Oh man, I just said in the last video I wanted to go back in time, back to the future. I wanted to go over trades today in chronological order, but my favorite gosh darn teams just cannot stop making moves. Goodbye, Jake Allen. The Montreal Canadiens have sent Allen to New Jersey in exchange for a conditional third, which can become a second based on the amount of games played that Jake Allen has with New Jersey. So, after all the conversation, after all the speculation, after all of the odd things that we had said over the past few months. Oh, is Jake Allen tanking his trade value? Does Jake Allen want to stay in Montreal? Is he bad on purpose? Okay, we didn't really believe that. We just brought the idea up because I think it was somebody on TVA that said it. But Jake Allen, for all intents and purposes, is a guy. He's a goalie. And the goaltending scene in New Jersey has been questionable the entire year. They wanted Jacob Markstrom from the Calgary Flames. They weren't able to make it work. Even with the salary retention being voided, the Calgary Flames still didn't send Markstrom over to New Jersey. Instead, they went with their second best option on a Canadian team, Jake Allen. Because Allen this year has himself an amazing .892 save percentage and a .365 goals against in 21 games played. Now, those numbers, for all intents and purposes, they stink. Like, I am sorry, Jake Allen has not been a good player this year, and I think a lot of Canadiens fans that will watch the games will agree. But here's the thing. Goaltending is so off and on every single night. You don't know what kind of Jake Allen you're getting. Are you getting Jake the Snake, the guy who can go at you and steal some games? Or are you just getting a guy whose defense will give up in front of him and he'll let in 4 goals on 20 shots as a result? It's odd with Jake Allen this year. I will say, though, his entire career in Montreal will be cherished, mostly because he's always been a good veteran. He's always been a good pro. I think a lot of people in the room like Jake Allen as well, and just considering what Canadiens fans say about him every single year, it's kind of a miracle that a guy with this bad of a point production and save percentage was as beloved as he was with the Canadiens. Like, nobody was going out there hating on Jake Allen. People were saying he should get traded, but that's not the same as straight up saying, yeah, I don't like you. I don't like this guy. Jake Allen going over to New Jersey is going to be interesting considering the body of work he has had in the past. He has been a starter in the past. He had 47 games played with the Blues in 2015-16. He had 61 games in the next year, 59 games the year after that. His best season with St. Louis, oddly enough, was the year where he was no longer a starter. When Jordan Binnington took the reins and took the number 1 role, that's when Jake Allen had his best numbers, .927 save percentage in 24 games. In that playoff run, he had a .935 save percentage when they won the Cup, but again, he wasn't the starter. Then, the year after that, Jake Allen goes over to Montreal, has a .907 save percentage in 29 games played. They go to the finals, and he's there, but he doesn't play. Carey Price played all the games, and to nobody's surprise, he was pretty good in them. But Jake Allen was always seen as this solidified backup guy that could be as good as a starter if you pushed him, but whose role and whose spot on the Canadiens was more so just behind Carey Price. And then as the Carey Price tour came to an end, Jake Allen got more games played. He split the load with other guys, Montembeault, Primo, name your pick. Lots of goaltenders rotating in and around the Montreal Canadiens scene. But now, that is all going over to New Jersey, and if we check out the Devils and what they've been up to, it's going to be really intriguing to see how they respond, because their goaltending hasn't really been much better. Nico Daws has an .890, Vitek Vanacek has an .890, Akira Schmidt has an .895, so Jake Allen with his .892 is actually not the worst guy on this team. Like, oddly enough, they have worse, so I guess the Devils are upgrading in net. I guess, hopefully, they're hoping that Jake Allen can be the guy to help them make saves and actually string together wins and be in a much better position than they are right now. The Devils have some good point producers. Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt are both at 60-plus points. Nico Hischier, 47. Tyler Toffoli, he's gone bye-bye. He's going over to Winnipeg. They sold on him. And then, of course, Timo Meier has 33 points this year, which is honestly kind of disappointing for his standard. He has the same amount of points as Luke Hughes, but at the end of the day, this Devils team is young. They're still trying to get through those kinks. They're still trying to string together wins. I was actually talking about this with a buddy of mine yesterday at the end of ball hockey, but New Jersey has such talent. They have so many guys, but they can't get a save. They don't have the defense to go out there and really compensate for their lack of goaltending support, because Dougie Hamilton is out. You have a bunch of guys on this D-core that are young, and as good as Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt and Hischier and all of them are, they don't have the experience to be able to carry a team beyond those hurdles. Like, you can't get a save. Okay, if you can't get a save, you rely on your top guys to go out there and consistently bail you out. But they can't do that this year. Unfortunately, Jack Hughes missed out on so much time this season. 60 points, 47 games played. He's great, but the Devils don't have that X factor just yet. They're still trying to develop into getting that. And this is a kind of move. I'm not saying that Jake Allen is going to be the guy to save New Jersey or anything, but he will be a part of, hopefully, a new direction of this team going into the next few years, because he is signed until the end of 2024-2025 at $3.85 million a year. And so the pick coming back to Montreal, a third-round pick, that's actually pretty solid. Like, honestly, the Canadiens had all these requests for Jake Allen, and we were hearing that no team was going out there and fulfilling it, and the Canadiens were disappointed with the return, and they'd only trade Allen if they actually got a return they felt was okay. I guess this is what it takes, right? A conditional third that can become a second based on the amount of games that Jake Allen plays. Now, we don't know how many games that is. I mean, whatever, but at the end of the day, even NHL Rumors Daily, Montreal did well in the return. I don't know if this tweet is satirical, poking fun, or not, if he's actually serious that the Canadiens did well. I mean, to be real here, what else could you trade an .892 save percentage goaltender for? The guy has a .365 goals against average. Like, I get it, New Jersey has some guys that are in the worst save percentage territory, but none of them have a worse goals against average than Jake Allen does. 333 goals against is not that bad compared to a 365. Like, the difference there is pretty bad. So, at the end of the day, Jake Allen was not the best goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens. Montembeault and Primo look to have themselves the crease on lock now. But for Jake Allen, Jake the Snake, buddy, your time in Montreal has been appreciated. You will be missed by many people in this community, on this team, in the locker room, etc. But I know the Canadiens fans are just welcoming a conditional third that can become a second. Hi. New Jersey Devils fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How bad has your goaltending been that now you have to rely on this dude with his .365 goals against and .892 save percentage to be your savior? He's 6-12-3 this year. Like, he hasn't had a winning season since 2019-20, and I guess you could say that's indicative of the team in front of him, but still, this Canadian squad went to the finals, which I don't really think means anything because they were like the last team eligible to even compete in the playoffs in 2021 because of the play-in series and the system there. But, oh no, that's incorrect. No, that's not correct. Right. That was this year in 2021. Yeah. Right, that's what it was. They won the Cup in 2019. Oh, I had my years mixed up. Oh, wow, I am an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That 5-game sample with a .935 save percentage in 2019-20, that was against Vancouver, right? They got eliminated in the first round. I do remember that now. Allen and Binnington split the load. Binnington had a .905 save percentage in 46 games played the next season. That's when Binnington took over, but still, shortened year, right? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about me being an idiot, as well as the trade too. I guess we could talk about that as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.